What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, as you can imagine, it's not going to be too positive. We've managed to slip up and beat ourselves yet again. We've cost a top spot on the table by our own mistakes, and that's really it. But I'm going to start this video off by going through some of the predictions that I got from you guys and myself before the game and how the team lineup was. From putting my poll out on Twitter, we've got 53% of people thinking a Rangers win, 46% of people thinking a Rangers to win by 3 or more goals, 0% thinking Hearts, and only 1% picking a draw. I would say congratulations to you, but yeah, it's not exactly the time for that. Some of the responses to that tweet as well, I've got you and True Blue saying, reckon it'll be a tough start. Chances are we'll be parking the bus. Once we get through, I think we'll blow them away at 4-0. They're the famous, and I don't blame you for predicting that before it. I think that was a lot of people's opinions that it would be easy enough today, especially with Hearts' position in the table and our form, of course, before the international break. We've got others saying 4-1 and 2-0, like just in general, as you can see from the poll, my Twitter as well, the feeling from everyone was this was going to be easy enough, like rough and tumble, especially with a big striker, which we predicted, but I don't think anyone could have thought we were going to get a draw out of that today. Going over the star team, of course, McGregor in goals, Tav still having his place at right back. We went back, we're Katic and Goldson is starting. We knew that big Ikpeazu was going to be playing, you know the physical sides of him, so you've got George Edmondson, who is by far our biggest physical presence centre-half, and he's not even in the squad today. Like, okay, Gerrard might think he's ready, but I thought that might have been an option for today. Bonner at left-back, he's been playing well recently. The midfield three, of course, with Jack still out, with Kamara, Davis and Aribo, which was quite lightweight, but in the front three, we were Arfield on the wing again, Ojo and Morelos. I thought it was going to be really important for the wingers today, Arfield and Ojo, like, to really kind of prove himself. Like, Arfield's been playing in a forward position, I much prefer him in the centre mid position, and Ojo, I've just not been the biggest fan of him. So the first game he ever played versus an absolute pub team in Georgia, or Gibraltar, he was pretty good, but apart from that, I literally think he's went downhill every single game. He's literally getting worse and worse, it seems like. So getting on to talk about the game, we knew coming into this, just getting a win would have kept us top of the table, which of course was the aim coming out for today. We knew Hearts were going to come out firing. Gerrard spoke about it, he said the players would be ready for it, and by God did they not look ready for it. Hearts absolutely swarmed us in the first 5 minutes, 6 minutes. They hit the bar, and then they got their goal from our own mistakes. Tavernier, yet again, what is he thinking? It could have been cleared before that, but his was the main problem. That was the one that let them through. Literally so easy to header that ball away. No idea why he's misjudged that, but honestly, enough's enough for me. Yeah, he scores his penalties and stuff, but his crossing today was abysmal. So many set pieces we wasted. Then how many times are you going to let us down defensively? I think it's only, yeah, he's the captain, yeah, he's Gerrard's mate, but I think his poster shot, I think, to have maybe not dropped forever, of course, because we know what he can play like, but I think he definitely needs dropped to show them type of performances are not good enough, captain or not. The first half and a whole was really back and forth, to be fair. Hearts were pressuring as well, which we allowed because we couldn't get our passing game going. You thought, or I presumed, don't know about you guys, that we would have went there, controlled the possession. Of course, they would have had the little spells of pressure being at home and the kind of fiery atmosphere that Tynecastle provides, but we just really couldn't get anything going in that first half. It was so frustrating. Arfield, Ojo, Aribo, they were all missing for me. It's just, that was so poor to watch. Morelos had his chances on counter-attack, sitting absolutely halved out from behind. You got Chris Sutton on BT Sports saying it's a great foul to take, but you know, if that was the other way, he'd been screaming for Morelos to get sent off. Yeah, Davis had his one chance from the edge of the box, a diving header. It's a keeper quite calmly left, but it was actually only like a yard or so wide of the post. It was pretty close, but until Morelos' goal, which was absolutely brilliant, took his touch well, finished it well, and he went and celebrated as a striker does. Then he was getting racially abused by guys in the crowd. Other people, like the women, were sitting filming him. Of course, why we don't want pictures of the best striker in Scotland, so Alfie gave him a little bit of this shh, which was well deserved. And of course, as the norm with these videos, here's my reaction to Morelos' goal.
And it's attacked by Katic, there's Morelos!
Morelos! Come on!
And Rangers the back.
Yes, Freeman!
Morelos has it. He just needs a sniff.
Come on!
Takes his chance.
So from that point, at 1 each, I thought, right, yes, here we go. To finish out the half, we were starting strong, we were zipping the ball about the place. Went to half time and I was just thinking, coming out into this second half, we'll get this goal and this will be comfortable. So it's safe to say my prediction for the second half didn't really go to plan either. It was just more of the same. It was just frustrating. Like, we just weren't creating clear enough chances. Ojo was just literally, I put this on my Twitter, I literally think the boy's just an athlete sprinter. I've got no idea how he's a football player. Arfield, he's not really reaching the form of last season, but last season he played centre mid, and I think he's a much better at that centre mid role. I do believe it was the Aberdeen game at home that he played in that centre mid game, and I thought he was absolutely brilliant then. But he just doesn't have the brain for to be out in the wings. I don't think. I think like games today just passed by him. But I do think he's got a great player in him, whereas guys like Ojo I don't think do. I thought Aribo was quite anonymous today. It's again in the second half as well, but one of the chances we created in the second half was a lovely, started with Aribo out to Morelos, lovely first time pass over to Kent, who'd done a lovely heel back to Arfield, and then Arfield had a chance to lay Morelos in so that Morelos could have shot it first time, but the pass was so poor it made Morelos stop his run, so he had to pass it back. He didn't have the option to shoot first time, which would have been brilliant, and that could have been us 2-1 up. I will say though, like, how much of a miss was Ryan Jack in that sort of game today. He would have strolled that midfield today. You know he would have. Like, I cannot wait to see him back. Even guys like who have got on loan, like Ross McCrory, would have loved playing that type of physical, fast-paced game today. But Ryan Jack would have just helped us control that one so much, and he was greatly missed, as I'm sure all of you will agree. Going forward, obviously, I don't want Ojo to play. I want Kent playing left wing. Always, only if Kent somehow gets injured, bring Ojo back in again. And I'd love to see, maybe until Jones gets his fitness back and in again, Stewart playing in that right wing. I would love to see him get his chance. I thought he's earned it. I thought he's been good when he's came on. And I really do think it's time for him to get a chance. I don't see why this Arfield Ojo on the wings keeps happening. But that's enough of me ranting on about the game now. I'm going to go over to Twitter and see what some of you guys' reactions were. So I put a tweet out asking for people's opinions, and I've got quite a lot of replies compared to normal in this one. I think it's the anger and frustration coming out, which is rightly so. We'll start it off with Ewan. He's going on about referring to chances last year we didn't capitalise when we were ahead. Tav defending woeful again. Ojo can go back to Liverpool now. Complete bystander. I suppose 1 point is better than none. Which is sad to say because we should not be saying that, but realistically, a draw was deserved today. We've got Antonio Connor saying it's the international break that stopped the momentum. You might have a great point there. We were absolutely flying before the international game. Over 2 games, winning 10-0, and then we've come into this. I don't understand how the momentum failed so much today. But we've got Dave Connor saying Tav needs dropped. He has to fight for his position like everyone else. Don't think it needs said, but we badly missed Ryan Jack. Of course, I totally agree as well with Tav. I think he feels so safe in his own position. I'd love to see Polster getting in for 1 or 2 games to even give Tav a wake-up call if Polster plays great and let him keep the spot. Another one from Jers fan 46 saying that midfield doesn't work for me. Ojo just doesn't do enough for me. Too laid back, and Tav's had an international break and is still poor. Cost us again and should have let Barisic shoot in the end, which possibly is maybe a bit too far out for a Barisic shot, but someone else on the free kicks for sure, because the amount of times Tav swings balls in and it's to no one, it's just... He gets praised for assists, but they're literally like 1 in 20. Like, he should realistically get more with the chances to swing balls in that he gets. We've got... There's loads more here to go through. It's all reoccurring of Tav and the same players, Arfield, Ojo today. We've got Scott here saying that Stewart needs to be starting before Arfield. Totally agree with you there, mate, especially in the forward positions. Arfield is far too slow in possession. We also missed Jones, which I do quite agree with. I'd like to see Jones and Kent starting on the wings again when Jones is back. We've got Chris here saying Tav needs benched, an absolute liability this season whose stats are only skewed because of his penalties. And to finish it off here, I'm going to go with CJ Novo 992, who just quotes it, and I think everyone can agree with this: fucking shit. So that's going to be all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're still here, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for plenty more positive videos coming in the future, because this one was just doom and gloom. But Rangers, what do you do to us, eh? But thank you guys for watching once again, and we'll catch you in the next one.